Hi there, and welcome to Bipolar Snowbird. Thank you for joining me today. And I just want to remind you, if you want to see upcoming videos, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And I really appreciate if you like and leave a comment. So today, I'd like to talk about the things that you can and cannot do when you have a bipolar spouse or partner. I get a lot of messages from people and they're struggling. And I do remember what that was like. My husband has been stable for quite a few years now, but I remember what it was like trying to find support for yourself and what you should do. And it's hard. And so today I'm going to talk about the things for me personally that worked, and maybe you can try some of them and see if they work for you. So, number one on my can't list is you cannot make your partner seek treatment. You just can't do it. They're an adult and they can decide what they want to do. But one thing that you can do as the partner is set some boundaries. Think about the things that you need and how you need your relationship to be. You need your life to be peaceful, stable, and what does that entail? So you approach it from that point of view and you say, to be in a committed relationship with me, I need you to seek help and treatment so that we can have a future together. So that's the first thing, that just keep in mind that you have to approach it from what you need because you can't control the other person. So, number two, and here's a big one, is you can't make your spouse take medication or stay on medication. And this is a really difficult one. I know my husband struggled for many years staying on medication. He's very compliant now, but when he was first diagnosed, there was a couple of times where he came off of the medication. And so there's really nothing you can do again that can make them do it. But on the other hand, you can be proactive and talk to them about what is it that you don't like about it. If they're on some sort of medication that makes them feel really lethargic, then encourage him to seek other medication. Talk to your doctor about it. I know this happened with my husband as well, where he didn't like some of the side effects. And so he changed his combination of medication several times. And that is very, very common. And you need to talk to your spouse about that, saying that, you're not going to hit it right out of the ballpark the first time. You may have to try different combinations and different medications before you hit on the right combination for you. So that's really important for them to know that you're not just going to be take the meds, take the meds, take the meds, but that you're going to take into account how they feel about being on that medication. So, number three is that you can't make your spouse accept the diagnosis. And you have to see it from their point of view. This is difficult. For us, we probably think, wow, okay, great. We now have a reason why the things that have been happening are happening. But for them, depending on how old they are, and maybe not even, but for them, this is what they've been doing when they're manic and things like that. They may consider that as part of their personality, and they don't like anything that's going to extinguish that flame. And if they've had a lot of bouts of really deep depressions as well, they don't like the medication dulling that high, because that high feels really good, especially if they went through a lot of really deep depressions. So, if they are fighting the medication, there are other things that you can do to create a better environment for treatment. And that could be something as simple as both of you deciding to just live healthier. What does that mean? That means a routine of a sleep schedule, a routine of exercise, eating better, reducing your stress. All those kinds of things are going to contribute and help to kind of reduce the triggers that may trigger either a mania or a depression. So if they are fighting meds, just try and keep in mind that maybe you can run it for now from a point of let's just be healthier. And just like anything else in your life, it's really great to have a partner. Say you were losing weight or trying to stop eating chocolate, whatever it is, when you have a partner doing it with you. So if maybe you can set the better example by being healthier in all of those areas, and maybe it'll pay off and rub into their lives as well. So even if they aren't taking the medication, at least they're making lifestyle changes. And then hopefully when they are healthier and in a better frame of mind, they may see how medication will help them. Number 4 on my list is you cannot successfully speak, argue, and make compromises with somebody that is already in a highly manic state. So there's really no point. It's like just throwing mud on the wall. You're not going to get anywhere. You're both going to get frustrated, both going to get angry. So you have to pick your moments when you want to talk about serious things like treatment, like medication, like healthy lifestyle changes. Don't do it when they're in a hyper mood. You have to pick those moments when they are a little bit more stable and then kind of discuss what it is that you need to discuss. Because believe me, I've done it a lot of times where you're just so frustrated that arguments start when they're manic, and then it's a no-way winning street for either one of you. So do not argue when they are manic. Just wait and pick your moments for those more stable times. Number 5 on my list, and I know it's an all-rounder, but basically they're an adult and you can't make them do anything that they don't want to do. But I want you to remember that that also applies to you. They can't make you do anything that you don't want to do either. What does that mean? That means going out and partying all night, or staying up all night, or spending all your money on frivolous things. They can't make you do those things, and ultimately they can't make you stay either. But I want you to know that you do have some control over how you feel, how you think, and what you can do. And no one is stopping you if they're denying treatment and their diagnosis and medication. No one is stopping you from going out and getting the support you need from a professional, from family, from friends. No one's stopping you from opening a separate bank account and putting your money in there so that it's not spent on frivolous things. No one is stopping you from making a call to, say, an ambulance if you feel that they're way out of control, either manic or very depressed. Nobody's stopping you from even calling the police if you feel like yourself or someone else in your household is in some sort of physical danger. So basically in this video, I just want to remind you that you do have control over certain things, and it's yourself. But tread the line when you're trying to overtly put pressure on your spouse to do certain things, because ultimately, like I said, you can't make them do what they really don't want to do. So hopefully this has helped you a bit. Again, leave a comment. I love comments. They kind of help me on what I should speak about in the next video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks.